bad for your teeth? Like, as a dental hygienist, I assume that there's some foods that you don't even let your kids touch. So if you could kind of go and talk about that, yeah, that'd be great.
Well, okay, so I would say what's bad for your teeth isn't necessarily specifically just the food.
Right.
It's the type of food. So the first thing that comes to mind when you ask me that question is sticky, gummy, and chewy.
Okay.
Not necessarily what the food is, but there are certain foods that are typically sticky, gummy, and chewy. And those are usually foods that have lots of sugar in them. So candies and gummies, sweets tend to be sticky, gummy, and chewy. So they kind of have a double punch there.
Right. Yeah.
So it's high in sugar, which is not the best thing for a person to have a lot of. Sugar, I'm not knocking sugar. Sugar tastes great and we all like to enjoy it, but it's the damaging part of sugar comes from the exposure. So if you're just constantly hammering sugary drinks and sugary treats and sugary meals, that's when you're really doing the damage. You mentioned, like with my own kids, I let my kids eat sticky, gummy, and chewy things, and they had candies, because I would be a really mean mom.
Right, yeah,
I got you. The thing is that I don't let them have it all the time. So like on Halloween, when they might have some candy, I let them pick out the pieces that they want, and they can eat it then, and then that's it. And I'm not going to let them have a piece of candy every day for the next 6 months to go through their, pillowcase size bag of candy. They get to pick out 3, 4, 8 pieces, and then we're done with it.
Right.
So it's the exposure that makes it the most damaging. So sticky, gummy, and chewy foods, gummy bears, even dried fruits. A lot of people think that dried fruits, it's really healthy. They're certainly a healthier choice than a lot of other things, but it's concentrated sugar, and it's also the stickiness of it. So the pits of the teeth retain sticky foods. So I don't know if you've ever seen a kid that might have chewed something sticky. If you look in their mouth, the tops and the pits of their teeth will be all nice and colored.
Right, yeah.
So that will stay there until the saliva either washes it out slowly over hours of time frame, which is not good, because as it's sitting in the grooves of the teeth, the bacteria in the mouth are just feeding off of it. So that's their main food source, is sugar. So that pathogenic bacteria in the mouth wants to eat sugar to proliferate. And as it's proliferating, it's producing acids that will eat away the enamel of the tooth.
And it's funny you say that. You're talking about little kids. Like, I'm a candy addict, so I've felt it before in my teeth, so I can definitely see what you're talking about when you say that. By the way, sticky, gummy, and chewy, hashtag's going to be right here. If you can say it 5 times fast on Instagram, we have a promo code for you. All right. Anyway.